Hello everybody. Oh, for me it's a big glare looking down here. This light. Don't want to. Okay, so today I'm going to talk, like you can see on the title, it's mostly, I want to talk about the Facebook groups that I have joined, but not really made an effort lately on, doing, following them. There's a lot of Facebook groups that, that I'm in, but I don't follow. Unfortunately, I'm so enthusiastic. I want to do everything that they, that they challenge you in the videos and things like that, but I don't do it on purpose. I just can't get around to it. So I did start doing something in 2 or 3 groups, but I'm hoping to do much more now. And I've resolved myself to doing one thing that I think is going to help me a lot. Maybe all of you have separate little journals for each type of group. I'm actually putting it all in one, and it's a little, notebook journal that I made, where I had already started cleaning the brayer off and putting some paint that was left over in here as well too. So some of the pages are actually started, and I'm going on top of them with some of the challenges that are in some of the Facebook groups, right? So, like I said, I joined because I really want to take part of everything, but then, like I said, no time. Actually, because I hadn't been crafting for a while as well too, but, keeping up with mostly everything. So, what I did start off with is, like I said, I got this journal that I already had. This page was already done, and most of the pages in here were already done, but I'm dedicating, some of these pages to some kind of challenge that I have in one of the groups, right? So this one that was already started, there was already a background on this, and this is actually from Deb Packwood's Facebook group, which is called, let me see here, I have my groups open so that way, I think it's called Art Journal Prompts. Let me check to make sure. And yes, it is. So this is her very first prompt, that she didn't actually say use the word joy, but to use a word, that, oh, I can't remember how it was said. But I ended up using the word joy, and I had this beautiful magazine cut out that is of a family, obviously. And instead of just writing joy, I put the joy of a family. For me, that's, and like I said, the background was already done, so I went ahead and started continuing, adding things and things like that, the writing, and this I had done on a separate piece of paper. I cut out and then I put it on here. I might still add to this, go on after it. I still have to put a nice finish on top of it, a nice varnish or, a nice glossy glue. So, because I do like the glossy effect. So a lot of people like it dull. I like it glossy. Then I added some because I'm out to use up the stuff that I have, and I did this with the stamp, and this is a stamp from Diane Reevely, I think, and it's this right here. It's like a border stamp set. All right, if anybody wants to know, just ask, and I'll let you know. And I did it with embossing powder, so I got it, here, down here, up here, right there, and I did it all with embossing powder, some up here, because I have to use up these things that I have. Like I said, I still have to I can't say the page is finished. No, not yet. This was another page that I had started. I'll show you some of the pages, which I'll probably be showing them to you in the future, and I probably will end up changing them as well too. Because like I said, I'm using some of these pages up for some of the challenges that are out there in the Facebook groups. So this was Deb's, and I have it written here too. Artseology, week 1, March 2006. I did the page in March, so I'm doing all these pages lately in this last week. I'll just run through some of the things that, there are pages that are not finished yet. Little pocket here. I love this jelly print. This was one of those ones that it's, oh dear, I can't remember her right now, but it's called bits like it's like a big cleanup pole on your jelly plate. But I can't remember exactly where I saw this and how it's done. I'll have to do a video on that once, sometime. This is another page, and you know, as I get Happy Mail and things like that, and I find these little cutouts and things, and I'm just adding them to the pages. It adds texture, it adds, this is another page. It's really cool. And this is one of the ones that, you know, that is in a Facebook group, which is a Facebook group by Lori Richardson. And then there's, let me open it up here so that way I can read it perfect. There's Phoebe and her sister Linda German, I think, and Phoebe, oh sweetie, I can't remember your last name. They're sisters, yeah, so there's Linda German, and then there's Phoebe. Oh, I got her last name on the tip of my tongue, and I can't remember. Oh, shoot. Anyways, the group's name is Artquirks. Is it Artquirks? Yeah, Artquirks. So you're supposed to do this, design it with your eyes closed, and that's what I did. I was honest about it. And no, I did not color it with my eyes closed. I know it looks like that, but I didn't. I'm terrible. Like, look at her face. So I've had these and bought a long time ago, and they're 3 face complexion markers, and then there's the blender. These are Tombow, and these are the only colors I have of this. This is what, like, I wanted to try, and this is how I tried this. But naturally, I have to practice a lot, you guys. A lot on, well, the drawing, it was eyes closed, so I have a good excuse for that. But the coloring, no, I'm really terrible at the coloring. I want to learn how to, you know, do the complexion. The nose is terrible. But this was drawn with my eyes closed. I did fix up her hair just a tiny bit. I know I shouldn't have, but I did. And because she didn't end up with any hair on this side. And like I've noticed, I'm looking at the pictures right now, that there is some really, really cool faces out there. They're incredible. And it was so much fun. And the background was already done on this book. Added some stamping. It was, you know, you can see the prints here of when I was rolling my brayer on it. And then, you know, I've added some stamping. The stamping was already on. I could still add to this page, like darken up the edges. And I could play with her a bit too. And here I also put my very first Quirky Girl. And I'll put the date. The date's down here. And it's the Facebook group Artquirks. So that's another one. Then these are pages that were already done that I'll probably continue on. Let's see right there. They're just, you know, I go page by page and I'll add something one day and then forget about it for a while and then add something another day. This is instead of a group that's called, this is Cat Hand's group, and her group is called, Cat Hand, MMM. I remember that. There it is, Mixed Media Morsels. I did the first one that she did, but this is how it turned out, and the page even ripped. And I don't know if I did wrong by using, I used these paints, but I did water it down a lot. And this is the way it came. Now it has a beautiful texture, and as I was pulling the plastic, this whole piece ripped off, which that's not a problem for me. I can use this. I'll just glue it to this next page here and make one whole page out of this. But that was her number one video for this, for her Facebook group, for the first challenge that she did. And this is very interesting too. And I even have another one here that she did with flowers. Now I had a problem that I couldn't find my stickers today, so I couldn't cut out flowers where I could. I had tried cutting them out here with paper, but like they weren't just going to stick and everything, so I decided to try it with masking tape. And I was ripping the masking tape up and just adding it like that. And this is another page that I will continue on too, that you've seen. So yeah, I've been trying to, you know, I want to, there's lots and lots I want to do. So now we're going to go down my list and I'll show you. And these are, like I said, Happy Meal comes along and I'll start sticking things all over the place. So there's pages that I do go back onto and try. These are really cool, these 2 pages too. Nice colors. There's, you know, lots to be done here still on these pages. So in the meantime, I've gotten a few things, but haven't done a haul video, and this all has to do with drawing. So I'm going to show you really quick about this, or should I, just a second. First, we'll go back to the groups. So I want to mention that, yeah, there's like the Gypsy and the Witch. Hi, Rita. Hi, Callie. There's, oh gosh, Pick a Stick Challenge. That's another one I want to do. There's, oh dear, there's, what's his name? Mike Deacon, that has the Mission Impossible, which I want to try as well too. And there's a few groups here that I obviously, because I have a terrible memory, you guys, I obviously joined and then forgot about. So like there's one that's called Be Creative. I'll tell you right away who the admin is there. I can't remember joining this group, you guys. There's one admin. I can't remember. Oh, I know who she is. Oh my gosh. You guys, I'll check out. I'll put her link below. Now, the group, the Facebook group is called BEE Creative. Astrid. And she does the most amazing journal pages, and I'll link. And I think she lives in Germany, and she has a little shop as well too, which I just found out about. So yeah, I'll try to remember to put her YouTube channel below, because she is really amazing. Okay, I want to go back to the group. Sorry, you guys, kind of, you know, wandering off here. So yeah, okay, that was her. There's another one here that, oh my goodness, who's this? You see, I joined so many in a short amount of time. There was the wedding plans and there was all this going on. So I kind of forgotten who these people are. So this is called Artsy and Endeavors. And oh my goodness, I'm terrible. And there's 4 admins in this group, and one is Gina Ahrens. Hi, Gina. There's Michelle Mitchell. There's Jerry Bellini. I just noticed you today. I just found you today. And then there's Cindy Utter, which is amazing as well. They're all amazing. They're all amazing. Their YouTube channels are pretty much their own names, so they'll be easy to find. And I haven't done anything in this group either. And I want to. And you guys, I got to build up courage to start drawing, which is my next topic here. Okay, let's go back. I'm going to mention 2 groups now. One is only a swap group. And it's a swap group that was just created. It's called Just Swap Craft Group. And it's a group for us international. So this is a swap group for Europe, you can say. I guess this is a group. It's run by Nikki Parr, and I think I'm helping her out too. You see, I can't. I'm terrible. Just let me go on to this group a second, you guys. I'm one of the admins. Yeah. Just to give her a helping hand or anything, and you know, in the future. So yeah. Okay, I'm one of the admins. There we go. I just found that out. No, I'm sorry. I didn't just find that out. I knew. I just forgot. Oh, gosh, I'm terrible. So, like I said, if you're in Europe and you want to do swaps with us, come join us. The group is called Just Swap Craft Groups. Craft Groups. Sorry, I'm sorry. Only European. Then there's By Shannon Green. Hi, Shannon. And that's a fantastic group as well, too. Let's see, Mixed Media Morsels, I mentioned. Art Journal Prompts, I mentioned. The Gypsy and the Witch, I mentioned. And Pick a Stick. Oh, Deconstructive Art Journaling. I can't wait that when I want to start swapping deconstructive art journals again. Those are amazing. I love those. I want to start, you know, putting together a nice journal out of all of these that, you know, I have and will receive. So then we have a lot of art and self-expression. Let me see who this is. A lot of art and self-expression. Let's see here. Members, if I don't go on them and see like who the admins are and who the, oh yeah, I just mentioned this one, you guys. Oh my goodness. A life of art and self-expression, okay? A life of art and expression, sorry. Then there's quite a few here that, you know, I haven't been around much and I want to really get to you guys. So, you know, I will try to get to them. Another new group that has opened up, and it just opened up, and it's called the 12 Months of Mermaid Challenge. And this is a place for you to share the mermaids you have made for the 12-month challenge we are hosting, which is going to be very interesting. And this is where I have to start getting my drawing together. Now, this is a new group by Nikki Parr, and I probably going to butcher her name. I'm sorry. So it's Eleni Squardio, and I think she's in Greece. And these two ladies, Nikki Parr and Eleni, are admins of this group. And, you know, every group has its own, you know, name and thing, but that doesn't mean that you cannot share, you know, share your art with the rest of the group, which is, you know, always fun to do as well. And you know, here they're asking you to do just that. To, you know, you can share your art. And yeah, I'm excited to see about this mermaid challenge. And this is the same problem that I have with Gypsy and the Gypsy and the Witch, is because Rita and Kali, you two intimidate me. Yeah, it's because I don't know how to draw well good. So you know, it's kind of I have to get that boot. You know, like even the quirky girl, I knew it was going to be with eyes closed, and everybody, you know, is doing these amazing faces, but yet it took me a while to get there and try to. New things kind of scare me, so you know, I have to kind of push myself into it, even if I do want to do it so bad, and I even buy things to do them. So this is where we're going to go from here. Like I said, I hope to be part of, you know, all these groups in one way or another, but it really is kind of impossible. Like when you put yourself into too many groups, it does happen. But my intentions are good. Like I do want to participate these things, but naturally time. So what I will be doing in here as in art journal challenges, you know, that I can put in here, is that I'm not going to do every single challenge from everybody, but I will be doing it in here. And this will be more of, you know, my 2006. I'll write the dates on them so that way I can remember from whose group it was, who challenged it, and things like that, and you know, the date that I did it on. But when this is full, if I can fill up another one, that's fine. But I'm not going to do a journal for every different type of group, because I won't never get around to, you know, finishing them up. I'd rather have them all in one, even though if it's not every single challenge. So time ago, I was at the supermarket, and I always go into the section where, you know, that you'll find whatchamacallit, you know, not art supplies, but school supplies. So I was in, you know, where we go shopping all the time, and I found these Stabilo aqua color pencils. And I was so happy to find these. And, you know, this is why I say I really want to get into. I just finished watching Rita Marie's last video for her Gypsy challenge. And amazing, Rita, amazing. And, you know, she uses so many products and things like that. And it's so much fun to see it. And, you know, we don't need all those products, but I want to start having fun trying these products. I got to start to be more courageous and say, I don't know how to do it, and just try to do it, and that's it. I know. These instead are, what are they? high quality fiber tip pens, and these are always Stabilo pens too, which have, compared to the ones that my kids had, they have kind of a thicker. I have another set of these, but they're actually pens and not markers. This is a marker. I consider this a marker. And this one instead, we found a new art store in the next town over to us, and very equipped. He even had Winsor Newton aqua colors, and he had so much there that, you know, it's not a store where I can go back to, that's for sure. And not only, this guy had like really cool stuff, like these beautiful antique, they look antique, cars that were made out of tin and everything, but made today. The beautiful, beautiful things that you can find to make a gift, to do a gift. And he even makes his own photo albums, which is very interesting too. And he'll do that with whatever type of paper you want it done with and everything, so it's really cool. And I got these at his store, and they were aquacolor. I think he had, what's that mark that everybody uses? Inktense? I think he had Inktense, but I didn't get them because they were much more expensive than these ones here. And I have already tried these out. I tried them out with my Quirky Girl. The face was done with the Tombow, but her hair was done with the crowns. Her lips were done with the crowns, and her eyes were done with the crowns. So I'm kind of playing with those. Here I can go back and still try to fix up. We'll have to see. And those are these ones here. These I bought at Lidl. When there's Art Week, you gotta run and go, because you do find stuff like this. And these are, you know, pastels that you can use with water. I don't know if I've ever shown these. I might have shown these already, because it has been a long time. It's been a long time since I've had all these things in the house. It's just that I've never showed them. And now I'm showing them only for the reason that, you know, I'm talking about the groups and everything, and my fear of drawing and coloring and things like that. So I do have the things to color with. It's just that I have to, you know, like I said, build up the courage. And I have these two big, beautiful stamps of girls' faces too that, you know, I could try, you know I have to learn how to draw too, but I can try, you know, just stamping one of those and trying to color it and see, you know, how play with the stuff that I have to, you know, start getting to know it. So yeah, that's about it, you guys. I wanted to talk to you about these Facebook groups, and, you know, come around. There's the new one, the 12 Months of Mermaids. Whoever likes to, you know, especially who likes mermaids and loves drawing them, this is the group where to be. There's going to be, you know, 12 challenges, one a month, and like I said, it's always, these groups are fantastic to share. You know, you can share so much in it. You get to know more people this way as well too, and you know, it doesn't end there. So what do I want to do? I have to do jelly prints because I have a photo album that I have to do for a girl. She brought me the album and the pictures, so I have to do that. And I will be doing jelly prints, and I'm thinking of, you know, taping it if you guys don't get bored, just to chit chat and things like that. That might be going on tomorrow or even tonight. I'm not sure yet. And that's about it. Yes, I know I bought something else, but I can't remember what it is right now. I can't remember what it is. Oh, and then another thing that I want to do is that I bought a long time ago the stubs, the paper stubs. I have to find those and get them out as well too, to see if they'll help me, you know, help me smear the colors together, help me blend the colors together. That's right. And do that. So I don't think I will be doing this kind of stuff on video until I can feel more confident about doing it, or do it and then show you guys. Yeah, probably I will definitely show you, but I won't be probably doing these videos of drawings and things like that. And but I'm really excited to, you know, start getting, I want to try it, and that's it. I want to, you know, come over this hurdle and just put the pencil in my hands and start drawing, and getting that done. So you guys, yeah, that's about it. Come and check us out on Just a Swap group for European swaps, and the 12 months of mermaid challenge, and we'll be seeing you in all the other groups as well too. So everybody have a great day. Goodbye.